In today's video, I'm going to share a fourplex that's currently for sale in the city of St. Catharines. This video is actually going to be shared to those in our hot deals list first. It's going to be a private video for the first couple of days before we release it on YouTube. So if you're seeing it on YouTube for the first time, this video was created initially for those on our hot deals list. And to get on our hot deals list, if you go to the comments below, you can sign up for our free beginner's guide to investing in the Niagara region. Once you get that free guide, you will have the option to opt into our hot deals list. So let's get into this property. So this particular property is a fourplex in the city of St. Catharines. It's listed for $989,000, and it's been sitting on the market for about 35 days. So you can see here, it's 2,800 square feet. And it consists of 4 one-bedroom, 1-bathroom units. And apparently the ground floor units have a basement, but probably just storage. I don't see any windows here. All right, so what's special about this property? One of the key parts about this property is that it is being offered with vacant possession, meaning as of the purchase, the home will be empty. So all 4 units will be empty, allowing you to do renovations and allowing you to get the market rent. So when we do the numbers on this property, it is especially important. Other than that, it is a fairly older property. It was built in 1910 as per MPAC. So I prefer newer buildings, but in certain cases, I do make exceptions. I would say this is a property that I would make an exception on because it is an existing multifamily building. Many times when you're dealing with existing multifamily properties, they can be older. So a property like this, it is important to get an inspection done and to check the major mechanicals have been appropriately updated. So your wirings, your plumbing, and the furnace heating system, just to make sure that it is up to a good standard, or budgeting to take care of them. All right, let's first take a look at this neighborhood. So this property is located in the downtown of St. Catharines. The words downtown St. Catharines may scare off some people because the downtown St. Catharines area does have some pretty terrible neighborhoods. So as you can see here in this map, this is the subject property. I used to actually live over here in just off of Geneva, on Center Street, 41 Center Street to be exact. You can see that property there. This area is pretty terrible. My home got broken into twice, and just some of these streets over here it's a pretty rough neighborhood on the east side of the downtown. Contrast that with the west, sort of southwest side of the downtown area. It is a completely different neighborhood. This St. Paul Street, there's incredible development on this street. So all the stores, if you've ever driven through downtown, it looks phenomenal. They've done a great job updating it. You have Montebello Park just walking distance from this property. And just along this road, on Ontario Street, there are some developments with new condos here. And even over here, there's a new condo going up. And the homes on this street, Yates Street, are $1 million homes. So this is a very premium neighborhood, but it's a very small portion of the downtown neighborhood. So downtown St. Catharines as a whole can be quite different. This property is here just one street away from this incredible neighborhood. That's why when I see this, I'm really excited to see to be able to own a multifamily property adjacent to this incredible neighborhood is quite remarkable. And walking distance to Montebello Park, like my wife and I, we live in the city of Welland. We drive to St. Catharines just to go to Montebello Park, where our daughter can play in the playground and we can have a good time there. So it is an incredible feature to be walking distance from a park like that. Another nice part is the downtown of St. Catharines is very close to the GO train station. So you can see here, this is the GO train station. Right now they have, I believe, a few times a day daily service. They did have multiple times a day daily service to Union Station. That got paused during COVID. I haven't checked recently where it's at, but anyways, if it hasn't opened up already, it probably will in the near term. And the goal of this GO train station is to get service equivalent to that of Burlington, where they have, every 20 minutes or 30 minutes, a train going to downtown Toronto. So within the vicinity, not quite walking distance, but if you have a car, or you can probably even take a bus that goes directly to the GO train station. So it's nice to be within the vicinity of public transit. And if you go further east here, cross over on 4th Avenue, you have this major plaza. So you have a Walmart, and you have the hospital, St. Catharines General Hospital's over there as well. All right, so enough about the area. Let's take a look at the financials for this property. So currently it's listed at $989,000. It's been on the market for 35 days. I'm going to expect you can negotiate something off that purchase price. So we're going to call it $950,000. Maybe you want to try a little bit more to see how much lower you can get it for. 20% down payment, land transfer tax, legal fees. I'm going to budget about $30,000 in renovations per apartment, so a total of about $120,000. And these are small apartments, relatively speaking. So it's one bedroom units. So we're going to look at the condition of all the units, potentially doing flooring, paint, kitchens and bathrooms as required to bring it up to a really good shape. So all in all, your purchase plus your renovations is $1,070,000. We're going to then refinance the property up to 80% of your value. We're not going to estimate the values going up at this point. It may through this process, but we're just going to be conservative here, go 80% of your cost, so that at the end of the day, you're left with 20% down, which is $230,000 on this investment. In terms of rents, this is where it's very interesting. Because you're able to get the property vacant, you're able to set the market rents. I have a client that purchased a sixplex over here closer to the GO train station, where he was able to get $1,550 and $1,595 for the one bedroom main floor and second floor units, which is pretty much identical to this property. I would almost say this neighborhood is slightly better. That one is closer to the GO train station. It's literally like a stone's throw away. But this neighborhood, being next to Yates Street, being close to Montebello Park and walking distance from the downtown corridor, I think it has different appeals that may be very appealing to, for example, a worker who works in one of these office buildings in the downtown St. Catharines area that may want to live close by in a well-renovated apartment and then walk or bike to work. So if we look, there's no direct comparables right adjacent to the property, but the nearby apartment building north, a little bit in a different neighborhood, is closer to 1,500. We can see a bedroom for rent for $650, another one bedroom for $1,450, probably a condo for $2,000, a one bedroom condo, another one for $1,400, and even here. This property is on Church Street, close to the neighborhood that I used to live in, which like I mentioned, is completely different from this neighborhood. They're advertising units for rent for $1,525. So I think this neighborhood is considerably different than the one I used to live in on Church Center Street there. So again, I think these estimates are probably accurate. So $1,595. So I'm putting 2 units at $1,595, 2 units at $1,550. The main floor units have access to the basement, so I'm going to guess that there's a little bit more appeal. I did see the upper units had slanted ceilings in some areas, so the main floor units are probably going to be a little bit more appealing. All right, mortgage payment. This is, again, mortgage interest of 4.2, variable minus 0.5%. Property taxes as per the listing. Oh, let me just adjust that here. Insurance, I'm going to estimate at $300. I had another fourplex in St. Catharines that we were paying about that. Gas and water. So the interesting thing in this property and something worth exploring is, can you get the tenants to pay for their own heating? Right now, there are 4 gas meters that are supplying the hot water tanks, but it'll be interesting to see the heating system in this property, because there's 4 separate gas meters and 4 separate hydro meters. Between one of those, you should be able to set up a heating system that allows the tenants to pay for it. That cost may be in addition to this renovation budget, but if you were to spend that money, you may be able to bring your utility bill for this property down even further. All right, so all that to say, after your monthly expenses based on this estimated rent, you will have a monthly cash flow north of $1,000. So this is exactly what we're looking for when it comes to these multifamily buildings. Obviously, there's going to be some other expenses outside your fixed expenses. You know, if you hire property management, you're going to have repairs and maintenance. So there's going to be expenses that come up over time. But if you have a margin of $1,000 that you can achieve from day one, that is the very unique thing about this property. You can get the units vacant and set the market rent after renovating the units. Because of that, I think it's a huge bonus. Then after that, your bank account is going to build up over time. You can use any money to spend on incremental repairs and maintenance. Hopefully you don't have that much, just because you are investing a significant amount upfront. So in the process of doing the renovation, you want to find all the major mechanical systems, see how good of a shape they are, and replace or repair them if needed. How does this play out over time? This is the most important part on some level, because you want to know that you're making a good return on your investment. So on your invested capital left in the deal, $230,000, what is that money making for you? In the first year, again, assuming a 5% appreciation, mortgage pay down, and the cash flow, you're looking at close to a 34% return. Obviously, this is not sustainable long term. This is just the first year. The 5 and 10-year numbers are what really excites me. So especially if we look at the 10-year figures, if we have a 5% appreciation on a yearly basis over 10 years, that ends up being close to $600,000. Sorry about that. And the mortgage pay down over 10 years is 177, and the cash flow over time is going to build up as well. As you have turnover with 1-bedroom units, you are going to have a little bit more turnover than with larger units, but it's a good opportunity to reset your rents every now and then. So all in all, you're looking at sorry about that. All in all, you're looking at a total profit of as high as $927,000 over 10 years, which works out to be almost 4 times your initial investment, which I think is an incredible return on investment. So hope you found this video helpful. Again, this is 35 Cherry Street. It's on the market right now. It is available. For those of you on the hot deals list, you're going to get this video first, and then we're going to release this video later on our YouTube channel. If you're interested in getting on that hot deals list, again, check out our free beginner's guide to investing in the Niagara region. I'll have the link in the comments below. Once you sign up for that, you can join the hot deals list. And it's a free service we offer for our prospective clients, so that we can send deals out like this and start a conversation to see if you want to work with our team to look for deals like this that may fit your portfolio. Hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Until next time, all the best.